Hey guys, how y'all doing? My name's Derek. This is Grain Free Homestead. Today we're going to be putting together a kill cone, kill station for our chickens. It's been out here working a little bit, so it's a little hot today. I had some leftover wood from a swing set. I did not even cut this stuff. I just threw it together and made a little station here that I'm going to use. This is just throwaway wood. Some of it's rotted. I just picked the best pieces, and I'm not cutting it or anything. I'm just making it so I'll have a place to kill these chickens when it's time to process them. So one of the cones, the cones are like $30 on Amazon. If you go somewhere like Tractor Supply or somewhere, they're probably even more. So there's some cheap ways. I've seen some people use 5-gallon buckets. We're gonna actually figure out a few ways to make a kill cone without breaking the bank. And the first way is going to be a traffic cone. I found this one in the garbage. Didn't have to pay anything for it. So let's see how this works. All right, guys. The traffic cone. This one's actually not a really big traffic cone. Some of these are 3 foot tall. This one's a smaller one. This one, really big chickens are gonna be tight in this. But that's good. That's kind of what you want. You're gonna need a pair of snips. And we're gonna cut, because the chicken is only gonna go to about right here. So we need to cut a good chunk of this off. So I'm going to test it out and see how the chicken looks like in there. We're not processing them today. We're just getting it ready. So you can see here that I measured, and that's a good size. You see I cut it pretty good. It gets their head right there where you can dispatch them easily. Next we're going to use a 5-gallon bucket. All right, so you cut the bottom off of the bucket. Then you cut it in half, and then you measure 6 inches on each side to this point here. You make like a V shape. I'll do another one. Hey guys, we're gonna go ahead and build another cone out of a 5-gallon bucket for the chickens. I got a ton of these old buckets that my wife's grandpa had. He cut the bottom out of them and he would use them for his pepper plants. So I got all these old buckets and I'm just trying to reuse them in a different way. So we're gonna cut this and turn it into a kill cone. Just want to make a line of some kind. I got this tape, we can use whatever. Just something to help you. None of this has to be perfect. So you want to go about 6 inches. That's kind of the ideal. It ain't got to be perfect. It's my motto. So I'm using some snips. You can use any kind of saw, any kind of thing you want. A little saw would make it a lot quicker probably, but this is just what I got right now. Kind of the ideal. That right there is just So it's dry. I don't even know if this is gonna work. I might just break. Yeah. You don't want that to happen. All right, guys, I'm gonna show you here. The last bucket busted on me. All right, so back to where we were. So it's raining. I was trying to finish this because we need it. So enjoy the background noise. I don't have a work table, so we're stuck here on the ground. All right, guys, you got your bucket and your V-cut. Now you want to curve this and get it narrow at the bottom like this. When you get it to the right position here, it's kind of hard to do it. Once you open up. It's good if you got some clamps. If you can get some clamps on it. Let me see if I got some. There's some better kinds of clamps to use than these. And you're gonna, once you get it lined up how you want it, you know what, if you don't make it to about 4 inches here, your chickens can fall through. Now that was a problem. That's a problem we have with the traffic cone. It's good for the bigger chickens, but for the smaller ones, because the traffic cone is made out of almost like a rubber, or it's more flexible. When those when you dispatch the chickens, the smaller ones will go through. So I really like these 5-gallon bucket ones because you can adjust. And if you use those, the other one, you can just adjust it to the size of the chickens that you have. There is a little bit of wrestling with this to get it lined up. You want to drill 2 holes next to each other, and what you're going to do is you're going to use some zip ties. The smaller ones seem to work better. The big black ones that you normally get, the normal size zip ties, I mean, it depends. You could use those would be fine, but I like using these. They just seem to work better, and I'll put probably 4 of them on here just to help hold it together and get it all lined up how I want it. The hardest part is getting that first one right where you want it. Alright, it's a whole lot easier once you get that first zip tie in there. Solo always likes to make an appearance in our videos. Yeah. He's a good boy. Yeah, good boy. You kind of just get a pair of something to just grab that and tighten them up pretty good. I'm doing 4. I think 4 is pretty good. You can put more on there. This is an old bucket. If you got a newer bucket, it might be more flexible. So it might. I'm gonna clip off this excess. There you go. I drilled some hose in here. So there's the kill station. I've already got one bucket attached and one cone attached. I may cut that off a little bit too short, but it will work for the bigger chickens. You can just adjust it for whatever size chickens you want that you got, and you just check them to make sure they fit in there right to where they won't, because this is flexible, they can just fall through that unless it's tighter on them. So be careful about that. I know this looks like some kind of weird, this is a cross and everybody's like, you're sacrificing. It didn't mean to be that way. It just, I didn't cut any of the wood. It just, I needed it to be at this height and to go across. So I'm gonna attach this one. There you go, guys. Dispatch station is done. Kill cones are made. Saved some money doing it. Didn't cost me anything but time and a few screws that I already had. Alright guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Hopefully this gives you some information that'll help you all out if you're wanting to do your own chickens and create your, build your own cones from home without having to buy them from Amazon or some other place. If you got the time and the resources, it's easy to do. It's not, took me no time at all to get this put together. We're gonna have some more videos here real soon on the processing our chickens. So hopefully this gives you all some ideals, maybe to encourage you to start doing your own chickens. And I know we say this a lot, but we're in a neighborhood. We don't have a real strict HOA or anything here. All my neighbors are real good, nice people, so that this stuff doesn't bother them. We do have a wall of pine trees back here that kind of blocks us out from too much, because we got chickens and we got chicken tractors and we got a big giant garden. All that stuff is okay. If you're wanting to do backyard kind of homesteading stuff like what we're doing here, always double check with your HOA. Make sure you're following your guidelines and your state, local laws, your city laws. Hope this helps you guys. See you later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Appreciate it, guys. Y'all have a good one, and God bless you.